All right. So I want to walk you through how to set up your Drive. If you've never worked with Drive before, it's pretty simple. I would be doing this alongside the video. Makes it a lot easier. Right. So let me share my screen. All right. So you're going to, so the easiest thing to do is actually to go to the Google homepage. These dots here. So you want to sign in. It's important that you use your A-State credentials. Everything you're doing, if you already have like a Google account, don't use that. I can't accept work from your personal Drive or Google account. It has to be your A-State stuff. So with your A-State email, you can access all Google services. You have in theory, you have like a YouTube channel or account that you can use to log into YouTube at least. You have a Gmail, obviously that's your student email, and you have a Drive, bunch of other stuff. So if you sign into Google using that, then you can go to these dots here, click that, and then you'll have, and you can move these around. You should have Drive, Gmail. You can also access your student email. You don't have to go through the A-State website. You can just access your Gmail through here. We're going to do Drive. The other thing to do is go to www.google.com/Drive. I'll bring you here and go to Drive. So that will bring up a switch. That'll bring up a login again. Log in using your A-State credentials, your first name dot last name at sml.astate.edu, and then the same password you use to log into Blackboard or your email, any of that. So once you've got logged in, what you're going to do is you're going to go to new folder. You're going to do your last name, first name, and then just do online and create. But it should be like this. It should look like this. Last name, comma, first name, and then for my in-person classes, it's the time they meet. Once your folder has been made, right-click it. If you're on a Mac, then it's hold the control button and then click on it. Some on Mac in particular will click on it and then it brings up this like menu on the right of the screen that is useless. You have to hold control, click it. You have to get this pop-up menu here. Very important. You're going to go to share here at the top. Share. Now, do not share your work with agadberry@astate.edu. For some reason, our professorial accounts are through Microsoft, not Gmail. It's really annoying. So I had to make a Gmail account to be able to do this. That Gmail account is right here, astatecomposition@gmail.com. So here, when you type in astatecomposition@gmail.com. And then you're going to hit done and share. Most likely after that, you're going to have a pop-up window that's going to come up that says something like, this is not in the Gmail suite, is just not recognizing as part of the A-State community of emails. That's okay. Just hit share anyway. Once that is shared, I should have access to your stuff. I'll go to shared with me. And then it should show up right here. Well done, Carter. That's it. And then once you have done this, I'll have access to it. You don't have to share any of your work with me after that, as long as it is in the folder. That's really important. Anytime you do work in this course, when you're turning in your assignments and stuff, what you need to do is open the folder like that. Just go to it, click on it, open it, and then go to new, and then docs. So we'll say maybe you're going to put your topics here. So you have that here. it'll automatically be in that folder. And if it's in the folder, I can see it and it's automatically turned in. If you create a doc outside of the folder, like if you're just here and you go to new and doc, that doc is going to show up not in here. I shouldn't have named them the same thing. Ooh, wrong one. This is a fiasco. Anyway, so topic. All right, so it's not in the folder here. All right, I cannot access it. It's going to go to your drive as a whole, and then we're going to have to do is move it in there, which can be really tricky. It should show up here. Yeah, so it's here with all our other general, and then what you have to do is take it and then drag it in. And now they're both in there. So if you do accidentally make something out on just the home page, that's fine. Just drag it in. But the important thing is if it's not in the folder, I can't see it. I can't grade it. So what I want you guys to do is make sure that your topics have been uploaded. Set up your folder, share it with astatecomposition@gmail.com. And then put your topics in there. I'll look over those this week and get you some of my thoughts. We're not going to start using these topics for about a week or two. We're going to do some readings and stuff like that, just to kind of set up some of the ideas for the later assignment. So your first assignment will be the analysis. And essentially what you're going to do is you're going to take your topic and you're going to find 2 articles or essays or something like that related to that topic. And then you're going to analyze them. You're going to analyze, and these essays or articles will need to be on 2 different sides of the topic, 2 different perspectives or 2 different conflicting arguments or something like that. You're going to analyze them and then kind of analyze the whole situation based on these 2 sides that you're looking at. But we'll work toward that. So that's how your topic is going to show up. That same topic you're going to use in your narrative. So you're going to kind of explore your personal connection to that topic through the form of a first-person narrative. So as you're thinking about topics, make sure it's a topic that you do have a personal connection to. And then your argument, you're going to take that narrative and you're going to build those ideas in your narrative into a larger argument and tell kind of the make it an academic argument that is grounded on the human experience of this topic. And we'll get to that. If that sounds confusing, don't worry about it. We'll get there. So you'll be exploring this topic in each major assignment: analysis, narrative, argument. Hopefully you got that from the email I sent out, but if not, that's kind of the explanation of what the semester looks like. As a whole, it's going to be a pretty laid back course. We're going to do a couple readings to start off each section. And then move into the major assignment. So I hope you enjoy it. We're not going to be doing a lot of like little assignments, busy work, and all of that. Most of your work will be on the major assignments. We'll do some drafts of them. So we're really going to focus on, outlining our essays, and a lot of your points for this semester will come from processing and drafting your assignment. So we're not just going to do a bunch of readings and little work, and then you'll have, 2 or 3 days to write the essay and then it's over with. Instead, we're going to mostly spend time doing a couple readings, setting up some important ideas for writing that major assignment. And then we'll do 2 or 3 versions of that assignment, meaning like outline it and then write a first draft, which I'll comment on, and then a second draft that you're kind of polishing it up. So that's where most of your grade's going to come from, is working through those essays and polishing them up and stuff like that. So I know some students are used to lots of busy work, lots of like quizzes and stuff like that. We don't really do that. It's really focused on just those major assignments and developing a process of writing. So it's pretty laid back. I think it's pretty easy as long as you're doing the work. So we'll have a reading this week. I'll post a discussion board to kind of give you some guidance in exploring kind of the implications of the text. We'll probably do a couple of those each section, but there won't be many, and they'll always be toward the beginning. So if you have any questions about the course, feel free to email me. If you have any trouble with setting up your drive, definitely email me. And yeah, I'm excited to see all your topics and all the cool stuff that you're going to do this semester with your writing. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. Happy to answer them. I hope everyone's semester is going well in your other studies. And yeah, that's all I got.